Okay folks, welcome back. This is an incident that happened, I don't know, let's just say a week or two ago. I was doing a college game, I was on the line, and this is some feedback that I actually gave to the center official in this Division III game. And just a disclaimer before I tell the story, no one's a bad person. This center is a good center. The other guy on the line is a good ref, you know, like, we're not here to slander. I'm here to provide some reflection and some thoughts for you so that you can do your best, that your crew can do their best, that you guys can serve the game as best as you can. Okay, this is never about like putting people down or saying that someone sucks or blah blah blah. Like what are we in, like, third grade? Like, move forward, right? So here's what happened. I go to do this game and I'm on the line, and when I get there, the center's there with the AR and they're kind of catching up and stuff, and you know, I pull in, I say hi, and we chat about what we're going to wear, then we walk over to the field, and you know, as we're warming up, the AR and the center are like talking a lot. They're like catching up, you know, they're talking about whatever, about games that they've done, about, you know, past people or experiences, whatever. So the game starts, and then first half goes fine. Halftime, like, their chatter just like between themselves just continues, and it was like so much so that I just kind of got up and went off and talked with the athletic trainer during halftime because they weren't really talking to me anyway. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna go over here. And even during the warm-ups before the game, they were talking so much I just went to warm up by myself, right? And then between the end of regulation and the first overtime and the second overtime, I had just kind of like, by that point I was already angry, or I guess you could say, if I put on my like psychotherapist hat, I guess I was already hurt by that point. So I was just kind of like throwing in the towel, like, I'm done with this. And after the game I just like, alright guys, I've got to go see ya. And I made some excuse how like I had to work early the next day or something, but I just want to get out of there, right? And what I experienced, I think, was I felt excluded. I felt like I was the little brother tagging along with his older brother and his older brother's friend. Like, I did not feel like I was part of the group, part of the crew. I didn't feel included, and it was really off-putting, and it made me angry. And you know, when you go someplace and you're part of a crew and you're talking with one of your ARs like the whole time, and you're giving him eye contact and you're having this conversation, and you're just ignoring somebody else, like, that's totally off-putting. So like, I did not get, like, even when the center was talking about something that involved me, he was giving eye contact to the other AR, not even to me. I'm like, dude, what? Like, come on, man. So when I'm an AR, I'm the team lead, right? I'm in charge of my crew, of these guys, right? And this is a we, this isn't us, but I set the example for how we're going to interact. And I want to make sure that when my ARs come, I'm looking, like, when I'm talking to them both, I'm looking at them, I'm engaging them, I'm asking them questions. Hey, you know, how have your games been? You know, what's something exciting that happened in one of your last games? What's something that you learned in one of your last games? All right, how's the first half going for you? What do you think we need to work on? Like, I'm dialoguing and engaging with one and then with the other. Or if I'm not doing it well, it's a good reminder for me too that I'm trying to include both people here, right? So AR1's like my best bud, I know him really well and I totally trust him, and AR2, we're not that close and I don't know him that well and he's socially awkward or something. It's my responsibility to bring us together as a team so that we can work our best together. And I want to make my ARs feel comfortable, feel supported, feel heard, and I think that that was not done well in my last game. So like during the half even, or like during play, when play's going on, I'm looking at my ARs. Like after every goal kick, I'm looking at one and looking at the other, and I'm giving them a thumbs up. Or after a good call, or like a nice offside call or something, I'll raise my thumb, I'll give them a thumbs up, or I'll say, you know, thank you or something, right? would you do this in a professional game? No, of course not, guys. But like in like a youth game, or like maybe like a college game, or like a competitive youth game or something, or like an adult game or something, like that's totally appropriate, right? I'm expressing appreciation, and I'm letting know that I see you, that I validate you, that I recognize you, right? And that it's we, it's an us. I'm always trying to check in so that you're not out there on an island, right? So I don't know. I feel like I'm soapboxing a little bit here, but when you are the center referee, it's your job to bring your crew together. When you get there, you're introducing yourself to both people. You know your ARs by name. You talk to them. You ask them how they're doing. You check in with them at halftime. You don't sit there and go off into a corner and give one AR 90% of your attention like the whole night and just ask one or two things to the other guy and then go back to the one guy. I mean, like, that's just not, that doesn't breed community, right, and togetherness. So anyway, it's a learning experience for everyone. Hope that's helpful. If this might be reflective of you, maybe something what I just said can be beneficial to you. So guys, I hope that's helpful, and I'll see you soon.